Hey y'all. So real quick. So boyfriend, called the attitude or whatever. Cause I'm driving and we, went to go check out this dude who was supposed to be doing my porch. And so he just ain't got no decency to like call, say what's going on, but you want to charge me extra money. So we, right up to FC or whatever, because that was the address that we found online that he was supposedly registered to. So we go to this apartment complex. We don't see like no vehicle over there. So we drive to Harper Woods because that's where his business is supposedly registered to this Harper Woods address. Don't see no car over there or nothing like that. So anyway, we driving back or whatever, and so he like wanted me to go to this one place, but it was sending me back to like the address we had left from. So I'm like, this ain't taking us home. I said, so like, where are you trying to go? And so he say where he trying to go. Da, 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 da. So fast forward, we get on I'm on the highway driving. Now he start bitching about I'm driving too close to people and this and that. So I'm like, as much as you drive real close, and when I ask you not to be driving fast or up on somebody, you still do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, you can't drive, and I wasn't trying to say nothing, but you starting the argument. Cause you talking about you wasn't trying to say nothing, but now you trying to argue with me about how I drive and this and that. But sir, it's been times that you done drove crazy. Your daughter even drive crazy. Like, stop playing with me. Like, you want to talk about how I drive and how I'm too close to somebody. I'm like, my car will beep if I'm too close to somebody, for one. Two, if they too close to me on the side, my car is gonna beep. So like, what are you talking about? It has sensors around my entire car. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? It's dark at night. I'm just trying to get home. I already got to get up tomorrow. I already got a long day because I'm, going back to do my shadowing, which, I was going to come out here to talk about that, but I'll talk about that probably sometime tomorrow, when it's not so hectic and my brain has like kind of slowed down. But yeah, so, I'm like, oh my God, like I just, at this point, like you irritating now is just to the point that it's getting frustrating for no reason. And so I'm like, well, why you fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? He like, well, why you fuck with me? I told you why I fuck with you. Well, I told you why I fuck with you. I was like, well, if that's the case, then why is it an issue about how I drive when you supposed to be over there chilling? But you know what? It's because you ain't got you out your stuff, so now you want to clown me while I'm driving. If that was the case, you should have drove your own vehicle and you could have drove however you wanted to. I don't even say anything no more. Matter of fact, half of the time I just put my head down and or close my eyes so I don't even have to be like, oh my God, like you a bad driver. Cause he be talking about, oh, I'm a good driver, I'm an excellent driver. No, you're fucking not. You're not a excellent driver because you drive horrible too. So like, like this shit pissed me off. And then, I'm even being generous to try to find the place that you trying to go to, but that's closed. So then, we go a couple more blocks down to see if, some others is open. All of them is closed. So I'm assuming they close at 10:30. But my thing is, sir, if you know that you out your stuff or that you ain't got whatever it is that to keep you together, then you need to get that shit before you start getting in somebody else's fucking car. Try to tell them about some shit. And just like I said, you ain't paying nothing at my house and this and that. I said, matter of fact, you the one who said that you don't want to come over here because of my parents being over here. No, you misunderstood. I didn't motherfucking misunderstand nothing. Then he gonna say, no, can't nobody come over to your house. First of all, I don't like crowds. So if you don't know me by now, then I don't know what to tell you. The last one was like that. I always wanted to have a whole bunch of people around and crowds and stuff. If they ain't doing nothing and helping me out, no, I don't want to be around them. Just like you don't want to be around people that do certain things, I don't either. So like, don't try to sit up there and make it seem like I'm just, I don't want people to be around me. First of all, my house ain't even how I want it to be. That's for one. You know, my mom got her stuff all over the place on the table. Then, you know what I'm saying? I moved all my stuff off the table. She done just look like she just took over the table and just got stuff everywhere. So only room that's really on the table is for daddy to eat and then her stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even have nowhere to really sit at my table and eat nowhere. Because all her stuff is on there. You know, and then my room is all junked up because I had to take stuff that was out of the back room to put in my room. So I can at least try to go through that stuff and then slowly but surely go through the stuff that's in the storage unit. Then, you know, he's talking about, you know, you always on the schedule. Every time, if it ain't on the schedule, you don't want to do this and that. If it drift off the schedule, like you got a problem. I don't have a problem with it if I don't have stuff going on. But you know I have stuff going on. So why are you being so fucking inconsiderate? It's like, you want me to be considerate about you when you want to have sex, or when you want to do this, or when you want to go somewhere, when you want to go travel, when you need something for you. But when it come to me and I ask you for simple shit, you don't want to do it. Oh, I can't, that doesn't, I don't like it, this and that. I don't fucking like what the fuck you do either. But I still try to compromise. I still try to work through all of the bullshit and all of the shit that you just be throwing at me. Then, you know, I was like, you know, I'm like, shit, that's like, you know, I don't have no homeboys hanging at my house and this and that. Because he all like, well, I don't know if you got somebody. Shit, I don't know if you got somebody the way you act. I was like, but you got your homegirl be over there all the time and this and that. I said, shit, let me have my homeboy over at my house. You would have a fucking fit. Like, I don't understand the standards between men and women. You can have your homegirls and all of this shit come over to your crib, but let me do that same shit. You would have a whole fucking attitude. That's what I don't understand. But ain't shit going on. The same way that you say ain't shit going on with you and yours, ain't shit going on with mine either. Like I don't even have no interest to even date nobody. Literally, I swear to you, if this shit do not work, I am telling you I'm not dating nobody else. I don't give a fuck. I cannot do this shit. I will go to the lovely sperm bank. I promise you. I will go to the sperm bank and go fucking find somebody that donated some fucking sperm and call that shit a day and be done with that shit. And just me and whatever baby I decide to have by whoever I have. And yes, I will make sure that they know who their dad name is, what they look like if they choose to. And go from there. If they want to find their daddy, you can go find your daddy. But for all intents and purposes, right now, like, I just am so fucking frustrated because it's like, you really don't want no kids, even though you say you do. You really don't want to get married. So what the fuck you doing? Even though you say you do, but it don't seem like it because it's going on fucking 4 years and I'm trying to figure this shit out. You know, the last one was about 2, almost 3 years. On and off. The one before that was damn near, 6 years? And then he decided to tell me, you know, I don't want to get married, or whatever. I'm sorry for wasting your time. The one before that, he want to fucking cheat all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? So, what? Then I tried to talk to the one guy, and he was off the fucking chain. He wasn't, every time you turn around, he begging for some money and crying and shit. But then the same bitch that you fucking with, she get money from you. So I guess you decide that you gonna pay me to get money so you can have in your motherfucking pocket. But then you fail to realize, nigga, I actually did kind of like you, but then you fucking played in my face. So then I had to let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not about to play in my face, and you're not about to play me and then sit up here and try to clown me. Then, some years later, you go have a baby by somebody, and then you still try to inbox me like, nigga, I don't want you. Like, what? Like, stay on my DM. Go get your baby some diapers or something. Like, go find something else to do. Because you ain't about to play in my face the second, third, or fourth, none of them motherfucking times. You know what I'm saying? Then, some in between that, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker tell me, I ain't never liked you like that. What in the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? Now, you already done been married. You already had your kids. You know what I'm saying? I really did genuinely care about that one. And I was like, you know what? Like, I really, and it's so funny because I really did not even want to have no boyfriend. Because I just knew that that shit was just going to be a fucking joke. It's been a fucking joke. I don't even understand how. I just don't even understand how I just keep getting fucking played in my face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I meet people all the time through work, at school, all of that. But I don't even be having no attractions, no nothing. Like, I don't be trying to waste nobody's time. I don't be trying to do no drama. I ain't trying to get into nothing extra. And I'm just frustrated because I'm like, damn, like, I set up here and I try to give you time. I try to do stuff with you. We try to have a fucking car ride and this shit turned into a motherfucking meltdown. Every fucking time. And this time it went in my fucking fault. He wanted me to get hyped for no reason. I'm like, nigga, I'm chilling. Like, I'm driving, you know what I'm saying, vibing to the music. Now you just fucked up all the vibe and all of that. And then, you know what I'm saying, you get out my motherfucking car, but you ain't putting out no gas in my motherfucking car. I had to put gas so I could make it back to here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, they gonna say, well, you just say anything. You just throw out anything. Like, you just sound crazy and this and that. You know what? Motherfuckers make you sound crazy. Because the shit that they be fucking doing don't be making no motherfucking sense. And then when you throw that shit back at them, now that shit don't make sense to them. But it makes sense to them to do what the fuck they want to do with you. But when you do that shit back to them, they don't like that shit either. So make it make motherfucking sense. You know, the mission was to go and try to find this man who promised to finish my motherfucking porch about 3-4 months ago, and that motherfucker still ain't did it. Try to call that motherfucker, he like literally don't even answer the motherfucking phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's to the point that I'm literally, and I'm licensed, let me tell you, don't fucking play in my face and don't think I won't motherfucking go get one. Cause I am about to be on 10 with you lying to me in my fucking face. Like, nigga, what? And don't fucking come on my property and do shit and then just leave the trash here. Like, come on. If you can't do the work, then you at least give me my money back. But it's alright. I got something for you too. I'm about to file a motherfucking police report on this motherfucker. I'm about to, contact whoever I need to at the court to get this shit rolling. And whatever. Because I'm not about to play with these motherfuckers. I don't know why the fuck they playing with me. And you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to PA school. I don't have fucking time no more. I don't have time to play with people. I don't have time to be arguing with people about dumb shit. I don't have fucking time right now. I am, you know what I'm saying, trying to wrap up classes. I got a motherfucking research paper that I'm trying to get together and done and over with so I can move on and get my motherfucking degree. Like, I don't have time for this dumb shit in between. I really don't. And they just fucking, just every time that I am trying to get a fucking head, it's always something that push me back. You know what I'm saying? Stop me in my tracks. A wall goes up. Like, I'm telling you. Play in my face if you want to. The next time you ain't gonna be playing too far. Because I'm over this shit where people think that they can do what the fuck they want to. And then on top of that, this is supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be a nice little setting so my mom and my dad could come, and sit out on the porch. I ain't got to worry about no mosquitoes. It's enclosed. Can, hear the birds chirp. Get some fresh air if you choose to. If you feel like it's too cold in the house, go sit on the porch and chill. My porch still looking crazy. Still looking crazy. And you know what I'm saying? It's uncalled for. I got seniors in my house. Oh, and then wait. Hold on. Then this motherfucker gonna tell me I don't like my parents. Oh my God. Talking about your parents is cool with me. But you don't like your parents. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? If I didn't like my parents wouldn't even be staying at my house. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even be fucking in Michigan if I didn't like my parents. I care too much about making sure that my parents is straight. I make sure that they got what they need and that ain't nobody running over them. You know what I'm saying? But for you to sit up here and make a comment like that, why the fuck would you fix your mouth to say some shit like that? Like, nigga, what? Why would I not like my parents? Please give me an answer on that. Like, you made the comment, so tell me why I don't like my parents. You don't like your parents. That's all the fuck you can say is I don't like my parents. Well, why the fuck I don't like my parents? Please enlighten me. Cause what? Make it fucking make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, oh God. When I say, I'm just like, my brain is just like going. And it's like, what? Why would you fix your mouth to say something like that? Why would you even say something like that? I don't hate my parents. I don't dislike my parents. I think that my parents do a great job of trying to help me as best they can with the knowledge that they have. But to sit up here and literally say that that's what you think that I that I am doing, you are absolutely wrong. I definitely care about my parents. I definitely, have some love for them. Now, our love is different because I didn't get raised by my parents, neither of them. My mom, she stayed with me and the auntie for a little bit, and then she moved on, got married. My dad was already in Chicago. So it was me and my auntie fighting, the world. I was basically making sure that she took her meds to stay, straight. Because, I didn't know what her mental was like. So I just knew since I was a kid that she had to take her medicine. And I always would try to remind her. She showed me things that I needed to know so I could be an independent woman. But to say that I don't like my parents, like, that's where I fucking draw the line. Because the motherfucker, who the fuck you talking to about my parents to me as if like you fucking know how the fuck I think? No, you don't. So get the fuck out of that conversation because you don't have a clue. Because if you had a clue, you would be over here 24/7. You would be showering my motherfucking daddy. You would be over here lifting my daddy when he need fucking help. But you don't do none of that shit. What, you taking him to get his hair cut? You ain't even doing that shit no more. My mama is doing that while I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything. I'm working all in between. My work, my school, this and that for you. Trying to make sure that everybody is good. And guess who fucking not good? Me. Because I'm the one who's always making sure everybody else around me is good. Making sure everybody else got food. Making sure everybody else is eating. But ain't nobody fucking checking on me. Ain't nobody motherfucking calling me and saying, hey, Nina, how your mental today? How you feel today? Motherfucker, I gotta go to counseling to do that. To even get a conversation even started about what the fuck going on in my motherfucking brain for the whole fucking month. And you want to sit up here and try to tell me how the fuck I feel about my motherfucking parents? Motherfucker, get the fuck on at this point. Because what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Won't you date somebody your motherfucking age? You got a motherfucking homegirl that come chill at your motherfucking house. Looks like she cooking now all of a sudden. But bitch went over here last summer helping you with these motherfucking kids while I was still going to school and working. And trying to figure out what they doing and what activities they could get into. And researching that shit for you. Your motherfucking priorities is fucked up. That's for one. Two, motherfucker, you said your career is already done and you ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't got nothing else to learn. So what the fuck? But you want to tell me how the fuck to drive, how the fuck I feel about my motherfucking parents, how the fuck how I'm going to figure out how I'm going to pay for my motherfucking college career. This sounds like some shit that my first ex told me when I needed help. And I said, hey, can you, throw me a couple dollars and I'll just pay you back? That motherfucker said, what? I asked him, could he help me out on fixing my car? That motherfucker looked at me and said, that's your car. You figure it out. So I've been motherfucking figuring out shit on my own since I was, 16, 17. I fucking paid for my own motherfucking prom stuff, my pictures, my fucking dress, my every fucking thing. I paid for that shit on my own. My mama and daddy did not pay for me to go to fucking prom. Didn't pay for shit. And I went to 2 motherfucking proms. The only thing I could not get was a fucking rental car. And, the boyfriend at the time, they figured out how to get a car. But I had got everything else. You know what I'm saying? So, get the fuck out of here talking to me about some bullshit that you motherfucking don't even know. But I guarantee you, you made sure that all your kids had prom stuff and whatever else they needed. They probably didn't want for shit. My parents ain't did none of that shit. And no, I don't hate them for that. I learned to be fucking independent. I fucking did my own fucking schooling. My parents didn't pay for not one fucking college class. Ain't none of them, not none of them are in fucking debt because of no fucking school. So get the fuck out of here talking to me about some bullshit that you motherfucking ain't doing. Cause you ain't helping me get not one college class paid for. You ain't did too much of nothing. While you up here want to tell me about my motherfucking life, motherfucker, get the fuck on. That's what it's about to come down to. Like, like what you doing? You claim that you love me and this and that, but I don't see how the fuck you love me because you ain't reciprocating the same shit back. Like, I'm fucking, like, when I say, if this shit don't work, I'm telling you, fuck that. I'm not doing no more relationships. I am over it. I done went through the ringer with Ephraim. I done went through the ringer with some motherfuckers that, like, literally drug me in the motherfucking mud, dirt, and fucking water. So I am pretty much fucking done. Like, I am done at this point. Like, I'm over being frustrated for no fucking reason when I'm doing everything the fuck I can to try to work through my fucking relationship. Like, I am doing everything. And if I feel like, you know what, if you gotta force some shit, then that shit ain't even for you. Like, it don't even fucking make sense. At all. That's all I gotta say. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'll try tomorrow to, like, give you a report about the shadowing and stuff. Because I gotta go back tomorrow anyway. So, I'll talk to y'all later.